Hey y'all, today we're gonna go a different route. It will be Bloods and Crips. So right now they're Gilly shouts to Gilly. Go follow that man. $1 million worth of game. Man is doing some big things. Today we got two OGs that's going to be talking about the origins of Bloods and Crips. Let's see where it really come from. You guys give your opinion in the comments. Here we go.
Shine after her legs intertwined. The little lights of mine, she had to blow their mind. I'm a premature kind, had a premature mind. Before the age of 5, kissing on these girls and chasing after they behind. Now my mom whooping mine, and by the age of 9, I remember my first rhyme. Holding red heat on college rule lines. I was in grade 5, young to the fact that I had a great mind. It just wasn't that time for me.
This song is alright. I like this song. Song straight. I like this. I like the vibe. 95 right here.
You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game. Yeah, man. You're tuned in to $1 million worth of game, man. That was Hemo Vibes, right?
Hemo
Vibes, man.
HBO Vibes.
19,
check him out on YouTube, man.
99 official.
Go follow that man. Subscribe.
Listen, man.
Follow him.
I'm right here with
HBO Vibes.
This is the West Side
that song
edition, man.
That shit is dope.
Right here with,
I like that song.
Gilly the King, nigga. You don't introduce me.
Don't get tough because we got some.
I'm just telling you. Last night
okay.
Banging the date, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?
Don't get tough,
Gilly
man.
Pride hurt right now. That ain't hurt.
Tough,
That's
man.
his cousin.
Don't do that, man. Listen, man, you say whatever, man.
I go by the name of Gilly the King.
I'm 10267. We got my man Tony to close it here. We got some special guests today.
227.
I mean, what you mean 227? It's 267, man.
Oh, 22. I thought it was
Don't do that. Come on, man. Don't do that because we don't get shot.
Yeah, is that where he got the name from?
That's what I'm saying. See, this is. Come on, you. You got two special people today. Two special individuals. Two of my track mates in the penitentiary, man. And two institutionalized brothers. That's
extremely institutionalized. I sit on the phone with us three, us four together, and all they do is have jail stories, and I'm like, all right, cool.
That smoked salmon was anything. Smoked clams.
No.
Hold on, before we get into that, let's get into our first sponsor.
Powered by Barstool Sports.
$1 million worth of game is brought to you by Amazon Music.
Shouts to Amazon
Music.
Music.
Told you, I've been using Amazon Music for a while. It's been amazing from the start. As a part of my Prime Day, Prime members can get 4 months of Amazon Music unlimited for just 99 cents. That access to 60 million songs on demand, ad free. That means you ain't gotta listen to no commercials. You ain't gotta listen to no ads for less than $1.
Oh yeah. I didn't know that.
For less than $1.
I didn't know that.
So you can play songs you want, when you want. That's all you gotta do is stream it. Amazon Music. Thousands of podcasts, no charge, along with thousands of stations and top playlists. So make sure you get the Amazon Music right now. Download, go to Amazon, download Amazon /millions, Amazon.com/millions for your Prime Day deal on Amazon Music.
Let's get to it.
Let's get in the $1 million worth of game. So I'm sitting here with two good brothers of mine, Big U.
Shouts to Big U. Big Crip.
Whack 100.
What's up?
Can you please tell people from all over the world what set you guys represent?
Well, it all depends on what's going on. I think you over 60s up from Power Rule. But if something's going on, whatever's going on, we the same thing. It's politics.
So Big U, I see you shaking your head. What that meant? You was like,
Because I was born in the ghetto.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm the king of R&B.
Yeah, all right. I'll dust you off right now.
I just did that.
Oh, okay.
I love it. But I'm from the Rolando Santos.
I have no idea what that means.
I have absolutely no fucking idea what that means.
Maybe that's Aztec. What is that?
What is that?
You know, break it down. The Rolando Sensentas.
What this is in
That's
man?
some new shit. I've never heard you say this.
What's the Rolando Sicenta?
Say hi to Cherish.
We're busy, Cherish.
Hey, Cherish. Ooh, send money to your door today. Oh, my phone broke. My phone just broke. Just broke. That was gangster.
So
This is funny.
we got. I knew you, Big U from the Rolling 60s. That's what.
Rolando Sensentas.
Oh, that's
Previously.
Oh, okay.
Rolando must be rolling 6,000 must be.
Well, I tell you, see,
Oh, okay.
see, we're on the same page. You know what I mean?
Okay, so when did the Bloods and the Crips kind of start kicking it together?
I don't know when the overall Bloods and Crips. I don't know what they do. I know what we do.
Well, the Bloods and the Crips originally started keeping together because the Bloods came from the Crips.
Definitely not.
See, it was already Crips before it was
Definitely,
Blood.
definitely,
Wait. So,
Yeah,
wait. So the Bloods is Crip babies?
definitely not.
I
What
wouldn't
it
say
is-
that. Maybe they're
what-
little brothers
What it is,
or
is-
little
no,
cousins
They the little cousins
no,
of the
what it
Bloods.
is
of the Crips.
let me tell you what it is, right? It's the same thing as the Obama thing and slavery in the White House, right? It's something that
What?
press and come up to be stronger than what they thought it would be, then they want to be associated with the dot moves like that. You know goddamn well, right?
You see how I'm
Them
letting him
fucking
have his turn.
Yeah,
let him have his turn.
Bloods come from no goddamn Crips. Where you get that from?
Now, you want to know.
Now
let's talk. Let's talk.
Let
I'm
him get
gonna
the floor.
give you facts and history.
Let him give him history.
That's what we're here for.
So, the first thing in the planet was Crips.
Mm-hmm.
The first star was a blue star.
So it was no Bloods.
No, it was not. First thing was Raymond Washington. Take it back to original form. They started doing the way we do gangbanging. There was always gangs, businessmen, journeymans, and all and so forth. And then there came Raymond Washington. Then they created that new form of what we see now as Crips and Bloods. Crips came first, then Bloods came shortly after that. But before Bloods, there was Pirus. So originally before Piru Street, you know what I'm saying, they was kind of like cripping over there too. And then the brothers on Piru Street took on that name and they took on the red banner. So it kind of like we all said blood, the word blood. Like everybody didn't really have a connotation to red or blue because we all said it. Then somewhere about 70, I got to Horsemen in 79. So in 79, it started representing, blood was representing the red rag and then Cuz was representing the blue rag. So after about 79, 80, it went to where the word BLOD stood for the red side. And so, but the Pirus was they was a street out of Compton.
Oh,
And they started forming that after the Crips too again.
Oh, listen, we won't take away from Crips was here.
Hey
They
man.
was really here.
Hey.
Wait, they was really here protecting communities, right? Against some other shit.
Hey.
Is that right? They was protecting the community
Amen.
against some other shit, right? But ain't no Crips came over there and said,
Preach, Lord, preach.
hey, listen, we want y'all to be the power rule of the blood.
Amen.
We want y'all to be our opposition,
Amen.
right? No Crips came over there. Who creates their opposition?
I didn't say that.
No, that's exactly what you said by saying the Bloods came from the Crips. That's
No, they
what you
did.
saying. No,
Because it was a little opposition.
No, we might.
a lot of
we
Bloods,
might. Hey, listen.
a lot
the
of
same
G's,
format-
there's Bloods that, like, if you go back, like, even for instance, if you ever interview Nick Cannon, he'll tell you his father and them was original Crips.
Yeah, but
Out of
this
San
is
Diego.
San Diego.
And it goes the same way.
Hold
If you
on.
go to original Pirus, they're going to tell you that
Hold on.
that was Crips from.
Everything in San Diego
That was Crips from.
originated from up here.
Actually,
There's
that's
no
fact.
59th Street in San Diego. 59 Brim come from your area. You know I'm telling the
Yes,
truth. Skyline Park.
You are
is a
over talking the
It's a
question.
branch from
You're over talking the question.
So whatever
You
the
asking
hell
the
they
question.
was doing down in San Diego primarily was totally, we was oblivious to that. You know that.
Am I Biden and he's Trump?
I don't know.
I fuck with Trump. No,
wait a minute.
Ho. Y'all got something in common.
Y'all got something in common. You fuck with Trump too.
Fuck with Trump.
No, I don't fuck with Trump no more.
No more. Because at one time you told me if you were vote for Trump, you would Chuck.
I know what to expect. I don't know if it's a sneak attack. Trump gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Get ready for it.
Yeah, at least because that devil. Because Lucifer, they say Lucifer looked good, and he was cutting motherfuckers from behind.
So let me ask you a question. So is what he said true? If you go to the original Pirus, they was Crips?
No, they definitely weren't Crips. What he's saying is, like he said, a lot of people said blood. A lot of people said cuz too. But cuz and blood, he knows, meant something totally different. It was a
No, that's not what.
Cuz didn't mean you crippin'.
No, cuz still don't mean you crippin' in a lot of places.
Well, no,
just
we
like
talking
blood,
about,
though.
no, we talking about.
But I'm talking about
original,
the original, like the answer to the question
Well,
is,
confusing.
we gotta be intelligent when we address these things.
Sure.
I don't mean all Bloods or all Pirus. I'm just letting you know the history of it. Because it started like on the east side, Raymond Washington. Then they started moving. So then as different fractions, because it wasn't everybody like saying Crips. So it was different fractions like when it was, you go to different school and one thing is moving, you hear about this different group. Everybody claiming Crip. Then naturally as it goes from school to school, places to places, people start wanting to be the opposition to that. So then as an opposition, you start having people that say, I don't want to be a Crip. So, but those who were already Crips start saying for whatever reason, they start beefing with dudes for whatever reason, then they start changing. It changed over to be other things. But if you ever study the history,
and I know, and I know it's a fact of what he said.
Yeah.
I do know it's a little fact of
How
what
the
he
fuck
just said.
you know it's a fact of what he said? You wasn't
listen. No, because listen. I was in the studio with a youngin from Camden, and he said,
New Jersey?
Yeah, Camden, New Jersey.
Yeah, they turned, but they got a lot of power.
And he said, he was saying he a blood or whatever. So I said, youngin, like growing up in Camden, like how you become a blood, how you become a gangbanger, like, and his answer really was, well, everybody else was a Crip, so I just decided to come a blood, and I was like,
no, but that shit we talking about.
But listen.
No, that's not kind of.
That's exactly what he said.
That's not definitely how it happened.
I'm not saying that's how it
But
happened.
you gotta have history. See, Wack don't got the history.
Hold on.
You gotta get the history.
Wait, you ain't got that fucking history. Hold on. So what you
that
telling me is, first of all, niggas on Power Street.
Right? No, I ain't saying Power Street.
No, that's all I'm speaking on. You telling me.
No, they the original ones.
Yeah, it didn't start over bullshit squabble over jacket with a Crip dude. Power Street, they wasn't Power like they was today. It was Power boys.
Power Street.
No, they Power Street, but they was Power boys. A bunch of niggas that grew up on the same street.
Just like I claim AG.
Listen, the individual who got into the altercation with the Crip dude just happened to be off of Power Street. They squabble started, went where it went, and they damn sure wasn't gonna say, well, fuck it, we crippin', right? So they definitely went the other way. They wasn't red, they wasn't, no, you saying like they was crippin', and then we went that way.
Hell no, I never said the Pirates were Crips.
No, you said we came
if
from
y'all. If I did, I didn't imply that.
You said we came from y'all.
What I'm saying
you said
is,
we came from y'all.
because I was only representing a Piru to my side, so I used Piru Street, give you a history of Piru Street, right? But before any of that,
the Crips was there. I'm not gonna fight you on that. And wait, and it didn't mean but what y'all what it meant.
She was born in '69. Anything after that?
Sounds like
second.
It's second. You mean crippin'?
Second.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Because in our world, we always gonna be pride, man. He know that.
Y'all world.
He know that.
But he knows the exact history.
5, 6 to 1 when it started. Y'all
5, 6 to 1.
Man, come on, my nigga. When the homies started cripping, started pyroing and blooding, you niggas was already deep as a motherfucker. Was you not?
What you mean?
No, exactly. My point. But watch this. But look, here goes the point. When they seen it evolving, They couldn't stop it.
It was over.
Y'all couldn't stop it. Over? What you mean? It's stronger than dating.
No, see, I'm not a part of that.
What you mean?
You
It was
on the other
over.
side of heaven.
Then it would have been reversed. 6 bloods, 6 power rules to 1
That's
crip.
not true though.
We wouldn't have allowed y'all to flourish. It wouldn't have happened.
How could y'all have
So
stopped
let's
that
talk-
from
yeah.
happening?
It's easy to 6 to 1, nigga. That's easy. The fuck you mean?
That's you to have to continue to be on ignorance.
Exactly.
At some point, people have to grow
Come on,
up.
we didn't stop doing ignorant shit till about 20 years ago.
No,
That was a long
way
time ago.
before that. I started way on the ignorant stuff way before that.
When you had that Jerry curl?
Now I cut it off.
Wait,
When you was in Minnesota,
Let me ask you a
wait.
question, though. Let me tell you,
When I cut the
because you
Jerry
had
curl off, I left all the
He
bullshit.
stopped
like
the
sense.
ignorance probably with his cripping and blood.
Yeah.
But his internal crip beef, nah. He ain't stopped shit.
No, yeah.
When you went to the pen, you read?
No,
you read?
before I
That
went to the
nigga
pen.
couldn't even walk a yard with
What?
more than 4 60s on the yard.
That's
Why do
because
you
I
think
was
that
at-
was?
That's because I
Why do
was
you
at the
think they would
police.
say, dude right here in this file can't be on the yard if it's any more than 4 or 5?
This was in the whole state
Because
penitentiary.
straight up.
Yeah.
The whole state. Because
Whole state.
that's come from ignorance.
That because I was at the police.
No. They didn't say
Oh my
in the prison yard.
My case was on the police.
So, okay,
Oh,
so what was your
did his
case?
thing.
Majority of my cases was on officers, starting from my incarceration in 1991. All of my cases was on officers.
Because you really know karate, though, right?
I knew him. I grew up with him. We grew up
No, I'm
with him.
saying you know. I'm not the nigga karate. I'm talking about you know
Yeah.
karate.
Yeah, me and Wallow.
Yes, thank you. My name is the fuck out here. People know my name out here in the martial arts.
Okay,
He
okay.
know that. They was talking about me in this prison.
Okay.
They was talking about me in Chino and San Quentin.
Hey, I know what both of you niggas got in common. Y'all both got black belts in jail jitsu, bitch.
That's the same shit. I'm
Fuck,
glad
that shit
I wasn't
count.
institutionalized. Fuck you, man. Me and you was just talking about Chi-Chi's this morning, making you
I
talk
don't know
nothing about that Chi-Chi's.
He woke up.
I don't know nothing about Chi-Chi.
Hey, he woke up
We
with
talking all his. Oh yeah, Wallow
Listen,
smoked
listen,
salmon.
listen,
I had to
listen,
smoke clams. He fucking lied. The rice and all that shit. He front.
No,
What is
no.
Chi-Chi? The shit.
What is Chi-Chi?
What is Chi-Chi? We don't use that terminology in prison.
The soup,
The rice. What we was talking about this morning. When you text me. We call it spread.
spread.
Yeah, we call it
Nigga,
spread.
spread.
You talking about you been spreads this morning. I don't know about
Yes,
that
you did.
bullshit.
Yes,
I
you did.
spread.
none about no Chi-Chi.
Alright, that's cool. That's some East Coast shit. That's East Coast.
Chi-Chi, that's
East Coast as in the region. I
Wait.
You feel me?
Wait,
You mean Chi-Chi.
Wait, he's this nigga. Wait, hold on.
Bro,
Oh, so
Crips and Bloods didn't do that.
okay.
Oh, here you go
No,
with this shit.
you know
On the East Coast, they the fuck do.
Wait, hold on. I know Big you not talking with. Me and Big you got introduced to each other maybe 2009.
Yeah, about two.
Right. And
Is that when you got your ass whooped in the movie?
well,
Yeah.
rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. That's the different story. We're gonna get to that, right?
That was a
No.
different movie.
What, you in the other movie?
No, he was in the first.
The
That
New
was
Mexico movie?
first,
Oh yeah,
that was
I want to fuck Steven Seagal up at the end.
Yeah, you ain't fucking with Steve.
Yes,
That
I
was a
did.
stunt movie.
Listen.
2011 did that
But-
movie. The first movie was me with him when I put Nipsey, him, and
Wacko then was in that movie.
yeah,
Yeah, no, but I seen the other movie, the one.
Ving Rhames.
Shout out to Wacko.
So, you know, I meet Big
What's
Gil,
the
you
excuse?
know, kicking it, you know what I'm saying? So, I talked to a nigga, right, from Philly that live out here, and the nigga say, yeah, man, I see you be hanging with draws. I said, what?
Nigga named Draws.
I said, hanging with draws? What the fuck is you talking about, man? He told me, no, you be with draws. I said, dog, I don't know what type of kinky shit you on. I be with draws. He said, yeah, Big U. So what the fuck you just calling draws for? He said, that's his name.
It's another name too, couple names.
I said, I ain't never in my life calling a nigga draws, man. Big U, why the fuck is your name draws? I'm confused.
I let me see you on there.
What?
What do you
That was
say?
some shit.
What the fuck did you
That was some
say?
shit.
Because that's another thing y'all niggas got in common.
That was the whole story.
In jail, you was draws, he was panties.
Get the fuck out of here. That was my fucking name.
Nigga, he was
Don't listen to this.
He was
Don't listen to
panties
this
and
goofy ass
shit.
nigga.
He was draws, he was
on that
panties.
penitentiary movie type shit. Boy.
Don't do that. You lying on me.
Listen,
Hey, y'all lying on me.
Hey, listen, y'all know he had multiple jobs in the joint, right?
Yo,
He was a lifeguard in the prison showers.
Hannibal. You never heard of Hannibal?
No.
That's him too.
That's,
Oh yeah, I forgot this name. This is
That's a
brother
Muslim name. Hannibal.
Black name.
Hannibal draws Big U. This is the most funny part about it, right? When a motherfucker be talking to us and be talking about the same person, they don't know they're talking about the same person.
Wow.
Hey, Big U, what's up? Shit, nothing much. Yeah, I seen that nigga draws the other day.
That's crazy, man.
Remember Gabe did that shit?
Hey, why they call you draws though?
Because when it was in the check.
You don't want to see.
I don't
Bullshit.
know.
Let me find out you was an old kinky nigga.
Oh, no,
No, he wasn't.
I call him
so snatched.
Big U.
No, niggas might have got the shit whooped out of them.
Young niggas like this. Young niggas all over the tits. I'm here gonna draw. They gonna draws.
No, I wasn't.
If I'm trying to get
me.
attention, I text him Eugene. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
see, why don't call me by my mother?
I always say that. Listen, man. Let me ask you a question, man. Was you up there with the nigga?
Was
Was
you
you up
my
there?
mama give a name, man?
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Hey,
I ain't worried about that.
That's
Shut
who
up,
you
wash
need to
up.
talk to. His mama?
Yeah. She the real gangster.
Oh, his mama? I heard him shut him down like 2 weeks ago on the phone.
Oh, no.
Oh, shut him. We
What
was
she
like
tell
five of us on the phone.
What she tell him?
She shut him down. She
What?
told him,
Call me
You
a
got-
buster.
Buster, you got your damn nerves. Had your mama waiting 2-3 hours.
She called you a buster.
Oh, man.
But hold up.
No.
Hold up.
Hold up.
hold
Before
up.
you get to that. Wait,
Before you get into that.
No. That ain't worse than his
This
wife.
woman, your woman too. Y'all had to get permission to come outside. Both of y'all niggas had to get permission.
All that gangsta
No,
shit.
nigga, we you lying.
Hey, he all on the gram. Yeah, nigga, we can swap. We can swap, nigga. I'll pull up on you right now.
I'm telling you niggas.
Hey,
I had muscles back in '89.
I'll tell you this. I always take a day. Man, I know he was running. I was running. Every goddamn, when we were just out in Atlanta. We running. We get to the room at 5 in the morning, back up 8 in the morning, running again. So when I get back off the plane, I
Watch your
usually
foot, man.
take days to just calm
So,
down.
okay,
come back
so let's
out.
get this right.
I'm only here because of y'all.
Because you was running and you, that's why I
Yeah,
had
they
to-
did the mission.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's why I had to ask boss lady, cause you
Cause
you damn sure turned that phone.
Well, she was supposed to come up with an excuse for me not to come.
Oh.
Because I set it up for the morning.
Oh.
And then once she said I could come, you could go, I had to get up here and come down here.
You was late.
Oh, but hold on, let me tell you about
I wasn't even, I was hiding out in the honeycomb hideout.
we in the Dominican Republic, right?
No.
We wasn't even supposed to come right.
Listen, we in the Dominican Republic, right? No, matter of fact, we in St. Thomas. Me, my wife, Big U, his wife,
Big Softy.
Ving Ranger.
Break right down as soon as you say something.
So we sitting at the table. His wife Stacy tell him, "Yeah, nigga, cause you getting soft." I don't know, they was having a personal
Hold
conversation.
on, you know Stacy Damudo. What? Whoa, yeah. His offspring come through a homegirl. Yeah.
You don't marry in, you go out.
No, hold on. No. Stacy
no,
Damudo.
So wait.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you wasn't got her out of the.
Yeah, he knew what his
Yeah,
strength
I'm
was
looking
at.
on the side.
He knew what
But I'm
time
saying,
it
how the
was.
fuck did you do that?
Because he knew what time it was.
How did you go to the outside and go
And the
to
nigga when he kidnapped one.
They ain't put that. They ain't go through with you about that.
I went through it with a couple of them. I had to train a couple of them in the right way.
Hey, look, his enemies too. He went to it. He didn't go to like some
And
just
train
neutral
them.
homies. He go to rolling 60s, direct enemy.
Oh, these niggas was in love with her. I'm talking about, I had to whip a couple of niggas.
Damn.
But let me tell you, she tell a nigga, you know, I don't even think it was for the rest of the table to hear. But she tell a nigga on some deep shit. She said, "Yeah, nigga, cause you getting soft."
What?
And he said, "Hey,
So let me tell you.
no, hold on."
What
He
the
said,
fuck?
"No,
Prime example.
hold on, wait, hold on,
Give a prime example. You
After
gonna
I tell the
be
story,
100.
after I tell this story, right? So
It was more to the story.
I'm instigating. Damn, getting soft. So now it's out the whole table. She looked right at me, yeah, Gilly, nigga getting soft. So now he gotta say, now he gotta speak up. No. See, what I tell you about, I ain't getting so. One of my homies was at the house, and he did something she ain't like. She wanted me to break the nigga arm, and I ain't break the nigga. Yeah, she looked at him and said, listen, she looked at him and said, yeah, you should have broke his fucking arm.
I'm gonna give you an
She let
analogy.
me in, I go to sleep.
Now catch this analogy. You remember how you called me about Lil Youngster, our little family? We did some fuck shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And So you could have cut his head off.
Yeah.
Or cut an ear off.
But we don't.
Stacy was like, you should have cut the nigga ear off. Or you should have did something to him.
Broke
Like,
the
no.
nigga arm.
Damn. The
wasn't
only difference is
Stacey against
the
it.
reason why a woman doesn't
She a
rule a
homie.
nation, reason why a woman shouldn't rule a nation,
Emotion.
Cause
she
they
will
emotional.
rule with emotion.
Yes.
Most-
Thank
And a
you.
man won't. 'Cause I
Thank you, sir.
Sometimes
Emotion.
if I do something. Let me explain it to
But
you.
you acted off
No,
emotion.
you telling
No,
me
I
you
didn't.
just beat on whoever it wasn't like I
It
could
didn't
do.
warrant. It didn't warrant me because I could have lost more by being physical with one of the little homies who did something wrong, or I could have let that go and let everybody else see that I showed mercy. Sometime, in her mind, it's no.
Try to be a
his
bigger
ear off.
person.
You should at least cut his
Nothing
ear
wrong
off.
with that, bro. It's
But
called
every
part
time
of
you
growth.
use, bro.
So it's safe to say that it was growth involved.
Yes.
Bro,
Thank
that's-
you.
No,
And she
definitely.
was,
He
she
said
was
it.
like,
No.
Yes,
you
that's
get
growth,
off.
bro.
She like,
You ain't
should've-
gotta be a dumb
And I'm
nigga
like,
your
no,
whole
but-
life.
But then if we don't do it that way,
Never had another problem since then. Still doing everything.
but hold on though, bro. If we don't do it that way and we taking count, then they telling us we should make better decisions.
And we being too mean.
Yeah.
You know, I learned from youngsters. Let me tell you something. I had a situation having one of my homeboys. He didn't pay a debt. And he didn't do something. And I called one of my other homies and said, look, bring him to me. So when he got to me, but before he got to my other homie said, you like Pops, you know, he like, Like, man, you had niggas scared in the world because we can't make one mistake. And so ever since my little homeboy said that to me, and he was basically talking for sympathy for somebody else. He wasn't even the one who was on the table. But he made me realize, like, okay, you can't just be bronze all the way. And I hate to give a story like one of my close friends.
Well, here go the problem.
From
with
Main
that.
Street.
But you know what
Let
the
me tell
problem
you.
was, right? With that.
Let me give you one more
Here
story.
go the problem, though.
Dildo. Prime example.
Here go the problem. Here, real shit. Here go the
Prime
problem,
example.
right? You got our generations. We kind of grew up with we was running our own shit and fuck what you talking about, right? So we're coming up like that, right? We never got in trouble because it was a problem. Even if we was wrong, we squatted up because we had the squad. We was head our squads, and we went at the problem. Whether it was a homie, some enemies, some older niggas, whoever it was. So as you get older, right? You're not really used to dealing with. We just gonna smash you.
Right.
So by him saying, and he right, because by him mentioning Del Dog, you gotta remember it's some young niggas in there that got some of your traits.
Right.
That'll knock your ass down.
Right.
Right?
Kids with that
So
energy.
and some of these
Any
dudes
generation.
are
Yep.
I like the teacher and student over the shot caller thing. Some of these dudes we teachers to them as students, and one day they'll fill our shoes, right? And then hopefully we've taught them to show a little mercy, have a little patience, because you can't take a real motherfucker and break him when he at his early stage of growth to where he doesn't really turn into what he could have become because we wasn't great teachers.
And
It's like a
one
motherfucker
time.
that really can't read.
Yeah.
You try to teach him how to read. You like, you
all it
stupid
is.
motherfucker. You can't sound out the word. He had never learned how to sound out the goddamn word.
Right.
Gil say that to me about my nephew a lot. Cause I be on him.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I just be on him. Cause
You breaking him though.
no, I be on him. He ain't in the streets and all that, but I be on him because I'm not saying that. I understand what's going on with the youth, and I understand how a simple ride you could lose your life.
Facts.
A caption on Instagram, you could lose your life. Like it's different. So I just be so much
Common
like
sense.
just paranoid and just be up on him about every little move. Like, no, you get it. And Gil be like, cuz you gotta let him, Gil
He
how
does that a lot. He does that, what I can say, because I can go to his house and there could be 12 kids over there. Ain't none of these kids got his last name. Half the kids, he don't know how long they've been there, but he know they going to school, going to football practice. But I'm gonna tell you what's happening. These little motherfuckers, right? Because they in that environment, they in the 60s, right? So they gonna neighborhood, they gonna do all that. But then Whacker show up at the house.
Right.
Walk in the door, and they know, oh, that's whack from Paru, right?
Right.
So at a younger age, they getting something we didn't get.
Absolutely.
They're seeing the interaction, right? So that hatred or that dislike or that, because now,
breaking the cycle.
now they start talking to me, and then I do my shit. I've been asking for questions, reward them with a little money. We go over here, get them some shoes or whatever, or they see me donate something to their football thing or whatever. So then I become Unc. You know what I'm saying? So he does.
And not a nigga from the power.
Exactly. He does a lot of that.
So with that, the colors, right? You know, being from the East Coast, I see y'all real heavy. You know, real heavy on the colors. What's acceptable? What's not acceptable for? You know what I mean? For people to come out here.
You can't. Me and him was different. Like we didn't have arguments. Me and him didn't have arguments. We ain't talked for 6 months. But if it's his wife's birthday or something going on, we'll text him. Happy birthday, sis, and all that. And then if it get a little bad, he do the same thing with my wife. If it get a little bad, I can sick his wife on him. And then she'll start getting on
Because we know who the boss is. Because we know who the boss is.
Because he always do shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He'll always just fucking up.
No, listen.
It's always the young nigga fucking up.
I'm always the one fucking up.
You always fucking up.
So you never was a little out of wrong about something? Not even a little bit? On some real shit?
I mean,
Probably,
what were you
yeah.
talking about?
On some real
But
shit?
there ain't nothing
You tried to
wrong
go to
with
war with me. You did that?
No, this nigga
No,
wait.
wait.
You tried to go to war with me. Did you not try to go to war with me? You tried to go to war with me.
No, this
That's why I'm more of a brother than you are to me.
This nigga has
So
a
you
phantom
feel
beef.
you feel like you are definitely more of a brother to Big U
Yeah,
than
you
he
tried to
is.
initiate a war with me.
That's a with all the shit I had to take because of this nigga.
Did you not try to initiate a war with me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do I show up?
This nigga has.
Do I show up?
Bro, this nigga has
Do I show
phantom beefs in his head.
No, I don't.
I put a caption on this
Phantom
nigga text one night.
I love this shit.
He did a what was that fucking text?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what the fuck
I
I'm
have
talking
no
about.
recollection.
This nigga did a fucking text, and I made a comment under the text with smiling faces and some other shit laughing. This nigga calls and talking about, what is that you trying to diss me, nigga? I'm like,
You know why? You know why I did that? You know why I did
this
that?
nigga is
You know why I
bipolar.
did that?
You bipolar.
Because he's bipolar.
No, that's not why.
Was you a cell gangster in the
I
joint?
did that because
This
I can't.
nigga's bipolar. Yeah, he did it because
Was
he
you a
can.
cell gangster in the joint?
Nigga, I did damn near 6 years off 7.5. Will you tell them what that means, bro?
I mean, he called Kid time.
The fuck out of here. I was a fuck up.
But listen, you strong shit. You came home from jail. Is it true that the Aryan Brotherhood was selling you steroids that you was
I
shooting
never
on?
took steroids.
Well, you was.
You didn't
Well, how
know
the
that.
fuck you was that big in jail?
Listen to me. You didn't know that.
We gonna pull the picture up. We gonna pull the picture up.
All workouts are extensive. We got high
boy.
starch dyes in there.
Who told you to end steroid?
No, because you like JB was selling
I'm
steroids.
just
Not only
convinced.
on that, bro, you know, I was one of the dudes. I didn't smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, drink coffee. I didn't do none of that.
You didn't do
too
none
fucking
of that
big.
either.
You
You
was
look
too
like
big.
you, nigga.
Yeah, but you just said he had some panty shit going on. I don't know
He
about
was
what's going on.
he was
Fuck out of here.
No, he was drawing through his bag.
I didn't have the fuck out of
Draws
here.
and bags.
I don't know what
Thank God they didn't
animal,
Hey, listen.
How did you
Thank
get-
God they didn't hate
How did you
me.
get the steroids from the AB?
I don't even fuck with needles. Bro, this
That nigga
Hey,
said
man,
the
you got
steroids
some-
in the joint.
you
I
got
was
some-
saying somebody
we got
where
some
you get
monster-
that from.
No, I'm gonna keep it all be real though. I figured out though. Not the new school niggas like Blueface and Nipsey and you know all them niggas is Slim Jims. Rest in peace to Nip and but all the
rest
old
in
school
peace.
niggas.
He was fascinated with weights. in the
No.
joint.
For their first Christmas gift, niggas got a weight set in the yard.
Yeah, and weight
First
set
of all,
in the
all
joint.
of us was
Them
athletes
niggas-
before we left.
Them niggas was sick.
All of us.
All of us
played,
athletes
Black?
for football.
What position?
I was wishbone quarterback, a wing tailback.
You was wishbone.
Yeah, we weren't a bone.
You
know
weren't
what
one of them
I'm
niggas wishing to get in.
Nigga, you know the fact.
I told this nigga don't know nothing about no football. That nigga just know the
I was
Give
a
me a
wing
boxer.
tailback
Give me
and
a
wishbone
boxer.
quarterback.
Which-
Your
which is
wishbone
good, though.
quarter, your bone quarterback is really it's a runoff thing. So the fastest.
No, he was really
California got the best football players coming up out the hood. Or Florida.
California, all
Or
the best
Florida.
athletes.
You know, I mean, you can't send them from
California,
Florida
all
or
the
Texas.
best.
Wait, let's get into hold on.
Florida, Texas,
Before we get into that.
California, you can't take nothing from.
California got
Get to
all
our
the.
next
Who
sponsor.
won the tights?
We put out more. We
facts.
put out more athletes than anyone.
Hold on, let's get to our next sponsor.
Cali dudes,
Right.
I ain't going to
For
front.
$15 a month.
Cali, they're forgetting
Listen,
Texas
Simply
though.
Safe will protect your
Texas
home.
as well.
$15 a month.
Can't
I'm talking
forget
about-
Texas,
I'm telling you,
yo.
you can set it up yourself. But if you go to
The South.
simplysafe.com/game, you'll get a free HD camera. I'm talking about a free HD camera. I'm talking about SimplySafe.com/game. $15 a month.
Everybody better go into
to protect
that.
your home. Just imagine having a big guy like Big U standing there. What you doing? Why are you looking in my window? I'm security guy. I'm Day Uncle. I'm Big U. SimplySafe.com/game. $15 a month. Check them out.
So you saying Simply Safe is like having a Big U in
Yeah,
your
just imagine. It's everything. It's cameras, all that stuff in there.
So you get one of these?
But I'm gonna say this though.
Simply Safe?
I want to say something. Hold up.
Simply Safe.
Mary and Suge Knight, right?
Legend.
Okay, legend. Respectfully.